It's like I can't decide. Do I want a gym talk son that wears masks and does this? That's as cringy and corny as the equivalent of a band kid and a theater kid? Or do I want a bike talk son that likes to do gloving? I can't decide what type of faith my son would have in those two paths. I think it all leads to hell. Deadass. I think both roads lead to hell. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to YouTube channel. Today's video, as you guys know, I support being cringy and corny, but even I have my limits. So today we're gonna find out most corniest communities in the world, I'd say. That's right, guys. Today we are watching the corniest TikTok communities. So without further ado, let's find out what those are. And I hope it's not my community.
TikTok has been a place where a lot of people have found communities which have made them feel closer to something. Sometimes it's a little niche community, like people who collect every type of cologne and review it. Or sometimes it's one of the biggest...
I don't know if I ever gotten into that. Like the whole fragrance. Now before y'all start saying, oh, you must smell crazy. No, I smell pretty good. I take care of my hygiene, but I just prefer the natural, smell of me and the shampoo I use and the Irish soap, because I do use Irish soap. That one is goated as hell. I don't care what people say. But yeah, like the only community like out of TikTok I'd say I ever really joined, I don't know if I ever really, I mean the anime one, but I was already watching anime before it got mainstream, so that one doesn't really count. I guess the content creators one, I guess that's the only one.
Biggest communities like book talk, where middle-aged women are ferociously corny.
I'm looking for a new book boyfriend. Billionaire. 6'5", brown eyes. Billionaire.
Oh shit, 6'5", brown eyes? Oh, I may be cooked. She may be calling me. I'm sorry, but yo, I gotta decline the offer.
TikTok has also been held to some of the cringest communities in the past couple of years on the internet. And one people are talking about now, which is getting worse by the
gym
day,
one?
is gym talk. Yep. Gym talk is self-explanatory.
Dude, I've seen so many videos of them cooking themselves for like an edit. It would be like a dude lifting, and then it showed like a silhouette of his girl and another guy kissing, and the dude goes from like holding flowers to the weights, and he like, yo, I don't understand why people that go to the gym fantasize about being cucks. Like, I get that gives you motivation, but yo, gang, really? You want to post that? You want to say you're a cuck, so that's why you're working out? I don't know. I personally can't be posting like that. I would just go to a gym just because, I don't need a reason to. I'll just go.
It's TikToks posted by influencers whose content is solely the gym. And for a while, I would say it wasn't really too big on TikTok, because obviously at the start of TikTok,
it took a minute
it got
to launch off.
overshadowed by the Charlie D'Amelios and Addison Rays and that era of TikTok. But every year, it's only gotten bigger, with creators streaming now and doing collabs with each other. Also, with the Looks Maxi community blowing up too, it kind of intertwined with the gym community. Just goes to show that clavicular is genuinely unreal in a way that's hard to even explain without sounding insane. But if you've watched him,
I don't know what he got going on.
There's this overwhelming sense that he's operating on a completely different frequency than everyone else.
Yeah, I mean, he overdosed
intentional without ever feeling calculated. Like he's just naturally in sync with the moment, the energy, and the people watching.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I say no cheese. These motherfuckers loaded up with this piece of cheese.
Two
pieces of cheese.
If you couldn't tell, that was a joke, but it's a real comment someone's typed. One of the corniest things people do on gym talk is make edits of themselves. And I'm not talking about your normal run-of-the-mill edit of a before and after transformation of someone flexing, because we all like a good edit every once in a while. The edits on TikTok have gotten to a point where these people think they're filming for a full-on Marvel movie. And it's always filled with some corny-ass code, like something you'd see on your local Amazon Wolf. 50% of the time is something about how you'll channel all your pain from the breakup into the weights. 30% of the time it's saying you're lazy and while you're sleeping he's working. And 20% of the time it's some edit saying you're not pushing yourself hard enough.
I'm telling you, bro, I don't get. Oh yes, here it is. This is the one I was talking about. But before we get to it, I really don't get why you gotta use that pain. Like, put the pain, yes, put it in the gym, but don't compare yourself to the others, because then you already failed. Oh, you're saying, oh, well, I'm working here, my girl's getting fired. I wanna work out more. Like, yeah, you can't be saying stuff like that. You sound crazy, ain't you? Look crazy. Imagine your girl sees that on her For You page talking about somehow, I know she's cheating on me, but that's why I gotta work out. Gang, that's bad. Quick intermission. Sorry guys, but we are so close to 500 subscribers, and I really want to be able to reach it. So I thought, if we can get to 1,000 subscribers, I will shave my head. That's right guys. So if you guys want to see that, make sure you guys subscribe. Anyways, back to the video. Here we go. Yes. Look at these, bro. Look at this one. Oh man. They could be doing so many good things, and then they decide to do this. Oh god. Then you have these people. It's like, I can't decide. Do I want a gym talk son that wears masks and does this? That's as cringy and corny as the equivalent of a band kid and a theater kid? Or do I want a bike talk son that likes to do gloving and gets no girls, you know? I can't decide what type of faith my son would have in those two paths. I think it all leads to hell. Deadass. I think both roads lead to hell. Oh my god. This dude is a goddamn Jotaro. Look at this. Dude is a beast.
If you played that bass near a daycare, you would probably hospitalize all the kids. Like,
yeah,
bro,
I don't know how they can
the
listen to
dumbbell,
that.
Gang. It cannot be this deep. The problem with
but I feel like sometimes like a good bass boosted song kind of does help with testosterone. Like if you have so much built in, like if I'm listening to like Skrillex or like Linkin Park, 3 Day Grace, Evanescence, or whatever the name is of the Bring Me Back to Life song. Yo, if I'm listening to any of those, yo, I'm gonna go hard on any workout, because it makes me want to be in those AMVs I used to watch. I used to watch the Werewolf Sonic, and I want to be like that. I want to be in an AMV. I used to watch Dragon Ball AMVs.
The problem with gym talk is people feel they need to stand out the most. There's already a huge problem in the gymfluencer community with people taking gear to level themselves up. You'll never look as good as somebody on gear that's showing themselves off on TikTok. Now it's pretty much be the biggest roided up influencer and trend for a year, then fall off. So with that, to do the most to get views. The cloud chasing got so bad at a point a couple of years ago, you may remember, but there was this whole epidemic of girls false accusing dudes at the gym.
Oh yes, I remember that.
And either try to act like some dude.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, I used to watch those videos. That shit almost turned me to a misogynistic. I'm not gonna lie. I was talking about something, man. Yo, screw these women. I was on the red pill was winning, and if you were a man since 2020 to 2023, you were cooked. Again, you had Andrew Tate talking to you. You had accounts like this sharing all about women, making you hate women. You had people selling you courses, talking about alright, this is how you can get rich. Click on the link on my bio, and I will show you how to get rich. Gang, you were cooked. If you were a guy, a teen, if not worse, a kid, from 2020 to 2023, you were cooked. Gang, I don't know how you lived, but you should be applauding yourself, because you managed to turn out better than 90% of the guys that got to see all that. Like, the For You page was so cooked.
Dude was creeping on them. But in reality, they may have been waiting for a machine and just wanted to know how long they were on it. Of course, I'm not downplaying any woman that actually gets creeped on in the gym, because that does happen. Everyone that goes to the gym knows that your eye wanders a lot, because there's a lot going on. You're looking around to see which benches are open, which machines are open, which areas are open. So if some dude glances at a girl for a second or two, it's not like he's a complete creep and weirdo. But when the camera's out, they'll put in that 2-second glance and have some guy getting his life ruined over it.
Slow down and reverb.
When an actual blind man got kicked out the gym for staring at a woman. Now all these stories completely change me when I'm at the gym. If I'm on a bench and a girl's in front of me, I either hit the meanest swerve down.
Yeah, at that point I'm pulling the stairs method. You know what I'm saying? There's a woman in front of me. Oh dang, I didn't even know I had Converse on. Hold on, did I tie my shoes right? I ain't see nobody. Yeah, they invisible? Oh yeah, I think they are. You know what I'm saying? I'm not glancing at a single woman, because then I'm about to be in a 13 million liked TikTok talking about somehow this guy is such a harasser. He tried to harass me, and look at the way he sees me. He's such a predator, and it's gonna be me glancing. Slow down. What was supposed to be 2 seconds got slowed down to 15 seconds, and now it makes me look like I'm a weirdo. That I can't have to end up like that.
Or stare up to the ceiling like I'm looking for heaven. I'm playing it safe. Overall, with the gym talk community, there still is some good with it. It's gotten a lot more people to get active in the gym,
and that is good.
And people can actually give good advice. Of course, when they're not shoving their product down your throat. People also give good recommendations for cutting food or bulking foods that you usually don't hear about. The next community we got is bike talk. Just like gym talk is pretty self-explanatory. It's a group of creators that do content on their motorcycles of a bunch of different stuff. You would expect
they even incorporated the loving
on the motorcycles themselves. Maybe a wheelie or some crazy.
Yeah, like I thought that's what it would be.
Years. But it's usually them either dancing to some random song, making thirst trap edits of themselves.
He doing all this outside of Walmart. Yo, gang, come on now. You doing all this outside of Walmart.
Or doing some cringy mic'd up content for a minute trying to be funny. One weird thing I noticed in all their videos, they always have a helmet on. They can never do a face reveal for some reason.
Yeah,
they truly be like thinking they got so much aura that it isn't needed. I feel a lot of these dudes definitely buy the bike solely to make these videos on TikTok. Even though the community is cringe, it's grown insanely this past year. You could probably make a pretty penny grifting off
teenage girls.
As long as you're shirtless and ripped, there's gonna be some middle-aged woman in the comment section simping for you.
Yup. Yo, that shit look AI. That shit look fake. And he doing this all there. They're about to close this. The security guard already came by and said, "Sir, we need you to leave." And he's still doing this for another minute for the TikTok. He doing the hard. Look at this. Here we go. Doing all that, but don't take that off though. Oh my god.
Jesus. The Gooner bike talkers have taken over so much it's irritating the other normal bike talkers. Because now the community is
probably hate it too if I was
dudes taking off their shirts and making these edits. This type of shit be going ham on Facebook though. The moms truly love it. I don't know what's worse though, the thirst trap ones or the mic'd up ones. The best way I can explain the humor is imagine 2016 Reddit humor plus 2000s Disney's kid show humor, and you've created the funniest bike talker to ever exist.
I'm like the new gen Skibbity toilet. I'm Skibbity recycling. Oh shoot! Oh. I'm so awkward. Unleash my power.
Like, I hate videos like this shit. I hate every form of humor that has this shit. If a movie got this type of humor, I'm leaving. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Minions, but this is damn near like the Minions, gang. I'm not trying to watch the Minions, especially on short form content. GG's.
They could just throw it back.
It 100% makes sense they do this at night.
Imagine this your friend, and you're like, yo, so you got a TikTok account, right? What's your TikTok account? He shows you these videos. Gang, is this my friend? I think this is where the friendship ends. I'm cutting you off and I'm putting you down for the greater good. Gang, you gotta go. This is not... Yo, I can't be seen hanging out with people like this. No.
I couldn't imagine the type of stares they'd get doing this in the daytime. Imagine you went to go get some gas and you look to your left and see some dude on a bike shirtless filming and waving his body to the camera. A lot of them also try to claim they have autism and that's why they act like that. How is your content so cringe? You can't even take credit for it and have to say it's because you're on the spectrum. And look, maybe I'm just jumping the gun, but I don't think all these dudes suddenly have autism after posting these. All these TikToks run on the same copy and paste type of humor too. It's them in front of their bike or on it, thinking of the newest, funniest.
Like, I don't get it, bro. This could be a 27-year-old man trying to appeal to a teenage 14-year-old girl. Like, gang, why are you trying to appeal to them? What's the whole purpose of that? You know, grown women, probably, I mean, millennials probably. You know, they gonna have fun looking at your videos, thirsting for you. But you also know children are gonna be doing that. I'm telling you, bro. They on some, I don't know, I don't want to accuse anybody, but I'm just saying, it's some weird behavior.
Posting it with a corny caption. The main dude who made these actually had his account banned for a while. Probably because so many people reported it and were hate watching. My thing with these bike talkers is, why not do some mainstream type content blended in with them? Like, they could easily do some vlogs or streaming.
I was thinking, you know, that's what I thought bike talk was.
They're all stuck and confined for some reason to either making thirst traps or cringe mic'd up content. And the last one I want to talk about might be the worst one. Fruit Love
Island. Oh my god, don't get me started this. Yo, I said this multiple times. Would you rather have a bike talk son or AI Fruit Love Island's daughter? I gotta take my own life in GTA, you know what I'm saying? I gotta, you know, burn my whole house with my whole family in it. We all going to hell. I'm kidding, yo. If my son or daughter ever end up in that situation, I gotta, I'm making sure everybody dying tonight. In GTA, obviously. YouTube and GTA.
Fruit Love Island is a show on TikTok and accounts.
You know what? I'm so glad the whole AI image generation, or was it video generation, it got shut down. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad. I don't think I've seen any more of this because I think the software that they were using actually shut down. So hopefully that's correct. Let me check real quick actually. Yeah, see? This account is cooked,
Tonight
gang.
I'm going all.
This account is cooked. I mean, they're still generating some, but he's taking all the real things and putting them all into one. All the videos he got cooked. We gotta celebrate for this. Oh my god. This makes me so happy. I can't stop smiling.
For some AI slob, you would expect people to trash on it and not even watch it as usual. However, the account ended up blowing up, and in 9 days it gained 3.1 million followers. When you watch it, it's not like this dude has a specific advanced AI where it's better than other ones. It's no different than the typical AI slob you see from memes. The characters at times are phasing through each other or have multiple eyes and limbs. The story was just too good for people, I guess, that they ignored it. You got people
like, if people genuinely like this shit and talking about some, oh, this is better than an actual show, oh, this is better than a movie, gang, we gotta take you out, we gotta exterminate you, and we can't let you live anymore. I'm just a messenger. We gotta snap your neck. That's the only way. You're not fit to be living in this world anymore. Your brain isn't developed. It got rotten. It's time for you to go. You know what I'm saying? You can't live here anymore. You gotta silently just go. Of course, YouTube, it's a joke. It's a joke. I'm just joking.
They do episode reviews and give their thoughts on it.
Thank God they sent Benito ass packing, but after watching episode 9, Tarita deserves so much better. First and foremost, why the fuck
I know what he was trying to do, gang. He was trying to appeal to them, blow off of it. Because he knew people were going to clip this and be like, wow, we really got people reviewing AI slob. He knew what he was doing, so I can't even hate on him. You know, he was taking the opportunity. But man, ooh, you're gonna have to take a lot.
Hoping to get coupled up with Coco Nick. The f is your problem, bro? Kiwilo been down for you from the jump, and you still trying to explore your connection with my mans with a sky top feed. I'm gonna need a female bombshell to come lock down my man Kiwilo, because you've been on some straight bullshit.
I'm sorry, who voted Draco? Y'all knew good and well he was going to sit up there and cause some trouble. Why on earth would y'all vote for him? Now, y'all better not be surprised when he steals Strawberryta, Mangelita, Watermelonita, and all the other girls over there.
Ah, yes. The world's limited drinkable water supply is getting siphoned by tech oligarchs every day. All while the population suffers and has to pay their bills because we're cockroaches to them. But guys, Mangello was betraying Kiwilo after all he did for her?
I'm not gonna lie, if my daughter ever cried to me like that and she talking about some Tarlil, Tralala, just hit Tun Sahur, I can't be dealing with this bull crap. Dead ass, I can't. I can't stand any AI.
How could he? We can't take this anymore. This isn't a small community too, y'all. These reviews and comments get a ton of likes. Wow. I do believe this is the first step of getting AI slob comfortable with the masses. I wouldn't be surprised if TikTok gave it a little more of an algorithm boost than other videos because they want people watching AI. If they can get people slowly used to it, they can pump unlimited content out with paying 99% less of the price. They finally won't have to worry about pesky actors complaining about work conditions and pay. And all this starts trending when the world is in one of its worst global war crises in decades. Coincidence? I think not. I like to think there aren't too many
it all ties back to CIA.
People aren't this smooth-brained. Seeing people happily go along with this and learning the full lore is making me think there's more smooth people than I thought. These aren't old boomers too, which we suspect fall for any AI. This is a majority Gen Z and Gen Alpha watching an actual AI slop show.
Yeah, we are the problem because if we allow the next generation, Gen Alpha, to grow up with AI, now they're gonna think of it like it's normal. And we are the problem because we're allowing that. We're not saying, oh no, every AI is bad. You should not be watching Brain Rot. Oh no, Tun Sahur is actually bad. We're posting about it like Tun Sahur is like some kind of savior, some kind of hero, and they're mourning his death. Well, I'm gonna tell you here, right now, right here. I'm glad Tun Sahur is dead. What's he gonna do? If you actually like Tun Sahur, come do something about it. You know what I'm saying?
People took it in their own hands, though, when mass reported it so much it ended up getting banned. Then the creator ended up crashing out, saying he wasn't going to do the show anymore because TikTok kept taking down the videos. He thinks this is somehow a gotcha to the haters. This is literally what people wanted. Like, thank you for pulling the trigger yourself. Then he ended up getting unbanned, though, and managed to still post some vids. But after he came back, Sora AI ended up shutting down.
Yes,
so I'm not sure what he's gonna do. There's always begging on the side of a road with a sign. I see that every day. He definitely felt the walls closing in and the hate getting worse. As of me recording recording this today, he posted the finale and announced that he's done posting
yes!
because TikTok removed him from the creator program. I'm so proud of us, man.
We did it.
Like, look what we can do as a generation when we team up on something. Instead of arguing about some bullshit gender wars or politics 24/7, we
I'll take this 100% over anything. Let's remove all AI.
Set a precedent, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see another AI slop show blow up.
Yeah.
After all this, I assume the next account that blows up won't last a week before getting taken down. People who watch this will have to look back in the past of the vids they made glazing it, which is even sadder. Anyways, that's gonna be it. Let me know if y'all want more.
That was a good video, Tommy. Now, there were some communities he didn't get to that I personally think are kind of cringe, and that's the Has-Been Hotel community and like the Digital Circus. I think that's what's it called. It has like a clown. It's animated. Yo, those fan bases, GG's, gang. I hope what happened to My Hero Academia happens to those fan bases, you know. How it was very cringy in like early 2020, 2019, and then like nowadays, you seen everybody glaze Deku and Oh My, they're like, nah, this shit tough, this shit tough. I hope that's what happens to that series because, man, I don't know what to say. Those communities are cringe, at least for me, you know what I'm saying? You guys let me know what you guys think about this or what community you guys are cringe, or if I offended you, comment down below, you know what I'm saying? Let me know. Tell me how cringe I am. And if you guys enjoyed and you guys haven't subscribed yet, make sure you guys like and subscribe so you can see more of this amazing, beautiful reactions we do here, you know what I'm saying? So you can also join this amazing group of people. And you can hold it whenever I blow up and be like, hey, I was actually here, I'm an OG. And hey, I'll probably comment down below, send you something in the future. So if you're interested, make sure you join us. Anyways, that is the end of the video, and I got other videos to react to. Take care, everybody. I'll see you guys later.